If you're planning to sell your home, one of the big things I bet you're thinking about is how fast can I get it sold? Hi, my name is Simona Fino, and welcome to Living Southern Oregon. I'm guessing if you're here, it's because you asked, how do I sell my house fast? Well, I'm going to provide you information that will help you reach that goal. Now, be sure to stay until the end because I am saving the most important tip for the last. Choosing the right time to sell. First, there's seasonality to consider. Spring and early summer are usually the best times to sell a home because the weather is nice and your property is likely looking green and lush and its absolute best. The tougher times to sell are during smoke season, and that usually is late summer or early fall here, and also the holidays. Things really slow down between Thanksgiving and New Year's because folks put their search on hold while they're out of town or celebrating the holidays. However, contrary to popular belief, buyers are still out and shopping during the winter months. Inventory also plays a key role, and right now inventory is low. And that is very much in favor with sellers because there's simply not enough homes to satisfy the demand of buyers. Interest rates also have an effect. The lower the interest rates, the more buyers there are and the better their buying power. And then of course, if the economy is doing well, that also means sales will do better. But really, your personal situation is the most important because if you need to sell quickly in response to a life event, that is what's going to determine when you sell. And we like to call these the big D's: death, downsizing, divorce, diapers, and diamonds. That means if you got a baby coming, or maybe you just got married, you might need to be selling. All right, enhancing your curb appeal is also really important because if you want your home to sell fast, it's got to look as picture perfect as possible. Buyers do drive-bys before scheduling a showing, and if they drive by and your home is looking a little ratty and tired, they're probably going to pass on it. So make sure you power wash your home, you clean up the yard, really make it look amazing. On the inside, repair, replace, and clean. Go through your home and fix everything that you can that needs attention. Because if a buyer walks into your home and it appears rough, the walls are dirty and you got funky paint colors, there's a dirty HVAC filters, the floors are scratched, maybe your house smells like your dog's, guess what? Your home looks uncared for, and they're more likely to go with another home. Unless a buyer is looking for a fixer, and most aren't, they're more likely to submit an offer on a home that appears well cared for than one that looks like it needs some work and has been neglected. Now, I encourage you to talk with a real estate agent months before you plan to sell because they're going to help you decide what items to replace or repair, and that'll help you get the biggest bang for your buck. Let's talk about cleaning for a second. Unless you're a professional cleaner, please hire one. It will be expensive. It's not cheap. It's going to be about $500 to $1,000 depending on the size of your home and how dirty it is. But you really want someone who's going to make your home sparkle and do the stuff that you likely aren't. The baseboards, the blinds, walls, windows, lighting fixtures. Do you need a referral for someone? Give me a call. I've got a couple of great folks who do an excellent job. All right, decluttering and staging and photos. Declutter. No, really, get rid of it. You are going for an impersonal Airbnb look with minimal furniture and minimal stuff. If it doesn't serve a purpose while you're living there, box it up. Now's the time to go through everything you own and decide whether you're moving it to your next home, box it up, or you're getting rid of it. Get it out of the house. All right, if you can afford it, hire a professional stager. Professionals come in, they're going to clear out and depersonalize all of the rooms so that buyers can walk into the house and imagine themselves living there. The right placement of furniture also makes the space look bigger, it makes it flow nicer. They also bring in neutral color schemes and stylish decorations, and all of that really makes the rooms feel like a blank slate. All right, I know I've said this before about professional photography, and some folks have said, but our phones do such a great job. And that's true, our phones do a fantastic job, but a photographer knows about lighting, angles, and the right photos to capture the best of your home. So please go with a professional photographer. All right, here is the most important tip. Every time I hear a seller say, well, I'm not going to give my home away, I absolutely cringe because no one's asking you to give your home away, especially me. And second, this usually means a seller thinks their home is worth more than it is. Now, I'm always going to list a home at the price the seller tells me to, But I will warn you, if you price your home too high, it is likely going to stay on the market for a long time. But wait, you say, you want to start high because you want to capture buyers who you know are going to offer less. Guess what? That's not what buyers do. They don't offer less unless your home has been on the market for a long time and they think they're going to get a cheap deal. Buyers offer full price or go over list price when they see it's priced right or there's competition. How do you get competition? You get lots of offers on the table, and you do that by pricing it right. All right, are you waiting for that cash buyer from California? I've heard that one too. I hate to break it to you, but cash buyers are savvy. Remember, all buyers aren't just looking at your home. They're looking at all the homes in the same price point, in the same area. So when they see your home and it doesn't look real nice and they go to another home that's bigger, better, nicer, they're going to submit an offer on that nicer home, not yours. Here's how this situation usually goes. Someone lists their property too high. We get a few showings, but there's no offers. After a couple weeks, we have a conversation. Seller realizes the price needs to come down, but they don't want to come down to market price. They just want to drop it a little bit. So that's what we do, despite my encouraging not to do that. And what that does is nothing. It incentivizes no one. Your home sits on the market and it languishes. And then buyers want to know what's wrong with it. I cannot tell you how many times buyers have asked me that. Why has that home been on the market for so long? I usually explain there's likely nothing wrong with the home except that they overpriced it. So please, please, please do not overprice your home if you want it to sell fast. Listen to your agent. Look at the data they're providing. They should be providing you with a market analysis, and it's going to show you all of the similar homes that have sold so that you can compare to yours. And I also want to encourage you, don't trust an automated valuation. They're a good guidepost, but a Zillow's estimate, you can't trust what it says your home is worth, because those automated valuation systems, they don't take into account the local market. They're not looking at the layout of your home. They're not looking at the condition of your home. They're not looking at your immediate neighbor. All of those things make a difference. All right, so did I make my point clear? No one watching this is going to overprice their home, right? Right. All right, well, if you're considering selling and you want to know the value of your home, reach out. I am happy to do a free home valuation so that you can find out what your home is worth. And even if you aren't considering selling in the near future, it's always a good idea to know what your home is worth. All right, before I go, I want to ask a big favor. Will you please subscribe to my channel? It really helps get this information out to more people. It helps the algorithm, all that jazz, blah, blah, blah. Subscribe. I really appreciate it. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.